S&P 500, and it is currently Sunday, 3:30 p.m. So we do have a market open, expecting that this market has some sort of either, like a nice little gap up, or either a gap down in this area under the previous lows. And maybe we could go ahead and see what sentiment comes from that level towards the next. But for now, where we're currently at, what I'm seeing on the current model is that we did develop some dynamic highs right here. A lot of low time frame and high time frame resistance being formed here, and we do have the base of that level. So we did break out from that, which caused this big push right here. We can see this candle finally took off, did make a nice decision. Price was tight and did explode to the upside, so I do expect continuation on this week for price to continue to the upside. And the next targets that I'll be looking for is this 6952 level right here. If we can get a nice candle close above and the right price action with the right entry signal, then I will be looking for a continuation in price to go to the 7,000 and 7,800 or 70, I'm sorry, the 7080 level. So with that being said, price kind of looks like, it's been stuck for quite some time. I think this gap up over here happened, we can see on the late October, which caused just ever since we'd gapped up there, we've been, I guess it's caused this chop or this consolidation that we've been in for I guess you can say even before that, because price was gonna break out of these dynamic lows, but it never did, and it came right back into this area where price seems to somewhat still be in, like relatively the same spot that we've been in since before even that gap up. So if price does stay above 6,900, I do want continuation to the upside. Now let's go ahead and look at some other names. Maybe we can see what's going on. Price does want to push here, and these are the highs. It does seem like it was creating some sort of big head and shoulders, which obviously if we don't continue with price, then that does not play out, and we can see this old level of resistance where price has continuously rejected multiple times and seems to have rejected here. We're kind of pushing above that, which is why I have this entry over those recent highs, and that can kind of match up with the sentiment of us being bullish and no left head right shoulder playing out for shorts. Those two look bullish for me. Like I said, if we don't have a gap up or a gap down, then that definitely looks bullish to me. Bitcoin, I'm more of on the long-term bearish side. Maybe we do have a short-term pop, which would kind of give us that sentiment for this left head right shoulder to play out. So I will be looking for a short entry around 82 and a long entry around 90.5. For gold, what do we have here on gold? We do kind of have like this somewhat of like a bear flag forming, I guess, or just some not even necessarily a bear flag, just some sort of uptrend right here that we might see exhaustion from. You can kind of see prices pivoted at this area where we're kind of like running into now. You see the seller stepping in, also in the middle of this range of the recent trend, which is kind of, these are the highs and these are the lows, and we're kind of floating in the middle area, which you want to avoid. So until we get a push above these highs, I won't be confident in longs, and for shorts I want under the 4,300 level, and then maybe we'll get some sort of shift of structure, or that just will be the pullback for the higher low. Gold does look bullish, but we'll see what happens in this short term. Nvidia did fail to drop under here. Apple's also holding this level. Kind of looks like it's forming some sort of high resistance and low resistance rejections here happening. excuse me. So yeah, we do have, kind of looks like that falling wedge type of price action, and I am expecting some sort of upside here too. Yeah, across the board, everything kind of looks bullish in my opinion. There are some other names to look out for. I'm looking at CRM for some longs. Do have some targets up here. Yeah, overall, the overall market is looking bullish because we have some reports and fundamentals behind all of this data, yada yada, whatever that means. It's pushed price above our bullish levels, and if we can hold above those levels, then our next targets will be to the upside. So if this video does help you, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.